turn the mic on just yet. It's making interesting noises now. I want to listen to them.
Got a mouthful of pork pie.
I've got a mouthful of Jaffa cakes. It sounds a bit System Shock 2-y whenever the like, babies must sleep.
Oh god. Yeah.
What is a thought?
Yeah, tell the menus of it.
Yeah. Oh, well, hi.
Hello.
How are you? Let me turn down these, everyday sounds.
Yeah. Normal sounds.
There we go. How are you doing?
I'm alright. It's been an interesting day. A bit quiet, but it started very differently.
Why is that?
Right, so I mentioned that I had a story today, and I remembered this as you were making coffee just before stream started, because I was like, "Oh, there's something I'll talk about on stream because it's awful."
You had wheat for my my windmill.
Grist for the mill.
Wheat.
Grist for the mill. Use the right words.
Yeah, but wheat. More.
Grist.
I feel more people will know wheat and
Grist
be able
is
to
the
make
proper way.
make the metaphor.
It's not specifically wheat. Anyway.
Hurry up with your wheat and flour.
Anyway. So, there's a Starbucks machine at my new work, yeah? It's one of those ones they subsidise where, like, the people at the workplace look after it, but, like, Starbucks gets a cut, you know?
If it breaks down, do they have to hire a specialist person to come out and fix it, like McDonald's do with the milkshake
Yes.
machine?
Yeah, the
Jesus.
selector come out and, like, repair the machine.
Oh no.
Anyway, so it's a constant ball ache to like fill this thing up with milk, clean it, maintain it. The coffees are fine though. You can get like a full like regular Starbucks for like £1.30, which is
Not
pretty,
bad.
yeah, like a nice mocha with like double shot is my normal like morning thing, which is probably why I'm like gaining weight, but still, new job. Anyway, so filled it full of milk. God, oh, it'll probably be fine. After all, you know, it was only clean yesterday. Everyone gets back to their desks, you know, at various stages. Messages start coming in. Does this taste funny to you?
Oh no.
Does this taste funny to you? Oh no, take a sip of mine. It tastes like someone's taken a bit of cheddar and just left it in my cup.
Oh, they've not cleaned the tube.
They've cleaned the tube.
Oh.
Oh, just like when I find a technical issue at work and I have to drill down to the root cause of the problem. So it became, well, the first 20 minutes, like, okay, who is going to actually like deal with this? Eventually, it ended up being me because no one else was going to like tell others not to go get a coffee. And so I went down to the Starbucks machine. I went sniffing around the machine. Smells a bit rancid in here, but it was fine a moment ago. Dip a finger into the milk tank. Yep, rancid.
I feel that you being able to dip a finger into the milk tank is not something that should be able to be done.
I mean, there's a lock on it, but, you know, I've got the keys. So, you know, dip a finger and go, yep, that's milk, but that's not good milk. That's milk that someone's, like, put a block of cheese into, or they've, like, squeezed an orange into, that kind of, like, that bad milk taste.
Somebody tainted the milk.
Right. So, I take out the milk tank, pour it down the sink and go, well, clearly this is just fucked. I go into the fridge, get the new milk out. Fascinating story so far, I'm sure. Anyway. Oh, that smells funny. I've just opened this one. I think, oh, I'm just being stupid. You know, you become convinced that something smells a bit funny, and regardless of whether it does or not, you're convinced of it. So I'm like, I'm just going to have to fucking taste it. So I make myself a glass of milk. Mouthful of milk. Awful.
Oh no.
This is a freshly opened bottle of milk.
What's the date on it?
31st of January.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It was delivered that morning.
Oh.
Yeah, something bad's happened. So eventually this...
From the old cow. The
Basically,
one
this ended
dust.
It turns out that they've had some sort of issue, and every single like carton of milk in the place was rancid, and I was the milk taster that morning. So my funny story.
Hey, Zephyr.
Yeah, hey Zephyr. Sorry, you're coming in during the milk story.
Welcome to the milk story.
And so my morning began with me making what was described as a god-awful noise after I kind of throw up a little bit in my own throat with a mouthful of rancid milk.
Why did nobody just nip to the local shop and buy
Oh,
4 pints?
because the place that distributed the milk was round the corner, and we have a contract with them.
Yeah, but
So
if
we can
all of their
literally
milk's rancid...
Well, yeah, so we called them up and said, hey, that milk you dropped off this morning is rancid. You might have a problem. So they came back round and they dropped off like 8 2-litre like bottles of milk and took the ones that they'd given us back. And they were just like, sorry about that, we'll look into it. The ones they dropped off were fine.
Okay.
So I reckon they had like a bad run.
Yeah, they had a bad cow.
Every single like jug of milk, like it was me and like the girls from sales who were like looking after the milk situation that week because it's a rotating duty, and they were like, oh, they the furthest they'd go was smelling it, but when we were unsure, it was like time for a sip.
No, I hate that. I hate that.
Really bad. Yeah,
Don't like it.
The taste of rancid milk in my mouth for like an hour. Awful.
At least I think that means that you should at least get free coffees for a while.
I've been told I've got like a free day off as well at some point.
Is that for the milk testing?
No, unrelated. Good performance, it turns out. I've yet to just work out what I was good at performing.
Good performance, yeah. Didn't you bring down an entire server?
Look, you're not a good engineer unless you take down a server or two. That's just business.
Unintentionally.
Yes.
For a week or so.
No, not a week or so. It was already down. I was trying to bring it back by being somewhat like destructive.
I'm breaking the backup.
No, okay, that's a different time. A different time I broke a server. A different time I broke a server, and everyone agreed that wasn't my fault, including like the guys whose like system I'd wrecked. They were like, "Oh yeah, no, the way that was configured, there's no way you could have known."
Okay.
Which made me feel a bit better. It also got me like an email and kudos to my manager saying like, despite the fact that I was the precipitating incident, like it wasn't my fault. I couldn't have known, and I handled it really well.
Yeah, it was you were the first cause. Nobody could have known it would happen. You know, Barclay's protomorphosis syndrome. It's just...
I refuse to be fucking. Is he lieutenant commander? He's a lieutenant.
He's got 2 pips, so he's a lieutenant. Yeah,
Lieutenant Barclay.
Unless he's the Lieutenant JG, but I can't remember. He's got 2 pips, but I don't know if it's a circle or if it's a full-on pip.
I think it's a full pip.
Then
I think the fact is that he's like really good, but he never stays like in one place for too long. So I think they promote him out of places.
I did that with somebody.
Oh, so did I.
It was out of probation onto a different duty group. Yep, he's fine.
I recommended someone get a promotion to the network team that I knew they were unqualified for.
Oh.
Purely because it got rid of them.
That's like the toxic positivity way of getting rid of somebody is make them fail upwards. Yeah. Oh. I know that feeling.
It's called the Peter Principle.
Go on.
It's named after the Apostle Peter. I'm not entirely certain why, but it's for failing upwards to your level of incompetence. So you'll find a guy in like every organisation whose deal is, man, he's got a lot of power, but he's not very good at it. But not so bad.
I know a lot of people like that.
It's the Peter Principle. It would have a different name in any like civilization, but people work up and eventually get like higher and higher incompetence and responsibility until eventually they have so much responsibility, it's just slightly beyond them. They're not good enough to go further than that, but they're just slightly higher placed than they should be.
Yeah, it feels like they work their way there, and then the majority of the work is done by the people that they're in charge of, because they don't know how to do it, but they know how to tell the people below them how to do it. And one of those days when they're all out of the office or gone, and you should be able to do something, you know, like your head chef. Your head chef is only a head chef because he's taken turns at every station. He knows how to do it all, so he can fill in any role if he needs to. You know, he's not done that. Anyway, shall we get on with the crazies?
Crazies?
Shall we see what I need to do up again?
Don't mind if I do.
Where is the crazies? Let's boot it up. More crazies, more crazy for your crazy, because I heard that you liked crazy.
More crazy, yeah.
No tea and no chicken makes wolf and blah blah blah. Okay, right. Are you going to be a good computer, and are you going to detect it this time? I mean, that's implying that you didn't detect it last time. You did fine last time. You're a good computer. You're a bit schizophrenic, but you're good. Can you just pull that wire just so that it's going over rather than round? There we go, thank you.
Get more reach on your controller.
Yeah. I've got it coming in through this way instead of round that way, you see. Which I can see as a mistake.
Yes.
Especially whenever I want to like lean back and when I'm playing games.
The front of your computer is in fact further away from you than the back. Why did you plug it into the back?
Because there was a reason. I think it was because I was trying to do the pedal. I needed a port for the pedal, and the pedal's cable was shorter, so the pedal went in the back, so this went in the front, and I've not put it back in. Oh, I like how I spawned a couple of inches off the floor there, just like, dunk.
Just a little, like, drop. Okay, so we've defeated 2 gods, Valravan and Surta.
Yep.
Illusion and Fire, respectively. Oh, you're still in Valravan's world, so yeah. So we want to open, like, the gate to Hell. Mm-hmm. Like, you're in Helheim now, and you'd, like, want to cross the bridge to the Hall of the Dead.
Did we...
We killed Valravan because he was doing that really cool, like, spinny attack that you couldn't block.
But I presume... yeah, and then we had to go back, but...
Yeah, we have to leave now.
So did we come down there into here and we're meant to go that way, or was it...
Let's just go up and see what happens.
Yeah, it feels like we would have come in and he would have been up here. So this is probably going to be a shortcut back there.
Yeah. Because it was a shit ton of, like, illusions and doubling back and things.
Oh, no, there's all the illusions. That was the illusion stuff, so let's go this way.
Is it?
Yeah, that was like the obstacle course that we had to go around.
Yeah, but did we go up here the first time? Or?
Yeah, because this is how we got in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I like a little side hop, that's cool. Oh, no, mouse. Mouse, you're not involved in this. Stop it. Mouse, you can go over there if you're not going to... No, okay. We'll go this way, and hopefully this will take us back to the beginning.
Where I'm sure everything will be fine. We'll reclaim our beloved soul from hell. What was it? Dylan, you've been calling him?
Dylan, yeah, Dylan. He's on a book.
Oh.
She would lay in the grass and stare at the clouds. And there she saw them. Elusive. Shifting faces. After a while, she could see the faces everywhere. The trees, the mountains, caves.
It's getting a bit squelchy.
And the game is funny like that. It will put faces in things.
Mm-hmm.
For reference, Zephyr, you were here last time, I'm sure, but I say headphones on for this one. Directional audio is great.
Mm-hmm.
Can you see the faces too? They're there. If you look for them.
Oh my god, there's a face on my face. Oh, I found a face.
Ah.
I mean, I thought they were going to be a little bit more subtle than that, to be honest, but okay.
Senua, you have the sight. Just like I do. Once you can see into the underworld and all the souls within it will see you. Don't be afraid when they speak to you. I will always be here to guide you.
Did you see her? That was her mother, Galina.
Yep, that's definitely a face.
A healer. She taught Senua to see the weave that binds the world together. And it was beautiful. It was a time before the darkness. But when it did come, it first came for her mother. Senua still sees her face from time to time, hidden in the world.
Saw it in the water. Remember the waterfall?
Like she's still watching over.
I was going to say, go there next. It's by the entrance in Surta.
She misses her so much.
Oh. Yeah, so I suppose canonically you do this one first and then Surta.
Mm-hmm.
You probably don't have to go through the illusion stuff.
I know, I went the wrong way.
Okay. Oh, okay.
I didn't see that there was, like, a path.
Oh.
Any more faces? Any more faces? I feel that we'll have got that room.
They'll be about, I'm sure. I like the little sideways hop she does.
Here we go.
With the mark of Valravan and the mark of Surt, you may cross the bridge over the River of Knives to Helheim.
Oops.
Oh.
Turning up the voices a little bit.
Why is she waiting? She has to open the gate. No, it's dangerous. It's dangerous. Don't open the gate. Don't. She's done it.
She's done it. I can't believe you've done this. One of the voices in your head is going to be a meme voice.
The dark. Only the dead may cross. Only the dead may cross into hell.
Here we go.
I want to see this River of Knives. That's going to be really pretty.
Truth? Anyone?
There is no one here but me.
Not you.
Did you think that I would let you go? That you lost me back in the wilds? I will never let you go. You can't get rid of me. I am your shadow. And I will be watching when you draw your last dying gasp.
I'm not ready to die.
You will be when you see what they did to your dear beloved.
Damien!
In this waking nightmare, where all dreams come true, you searched for control, a way to pull through. When you were in love, you left him in tears, to smother your furies and banish your fears. But in darkness they came. Through stormy black seas they raided these shores. Do you still hear his screams? And now that you're home, he's so far away. They've taken his soul. To these gods you cannot pray. They can break you, but not your promise. Even death won't keep you apart. Through his darkness you will find him. In your sword still beats a heart. You fought for love unspoilt by your darkness within. You fought for your dreams. Now there's no way to win. In the head of his corpse lies the seat of his soul. So you must carry his vessel to bring him back home.
No!
They can break you, but not your promise. Even death won't keep you apart. Through this darkness you will find him. In your sword still beats a heart.
Mm.
Yeah, so she went off into the wilderness to try and cure herself from being like completely psychotic, and the Vikings
The
killed everyone.
darkness touched you. Everyone could see it in the hollows of your eyes. A gaze averted from life. You ran from it but brought it nearer. Led it to him. An endless suffering worse than death. And you wanted to surrender, abandoning to find peace with the gods. No. The darkness won't allow it. So you will walk into the lair of the beast. Look it in the eye, and you will go to war. This is your mission. This is your quest. There is nothing else left.
Mm.
There we are. The River of Knives and the Bridge of the Dead.
I was raised in a deep, dark hole, a prisoner with no parole. They locked me up and took my soul.
What's that from?
That is Resident Evil Village.
Oh, okay.
Probably got some of the words wrong. Trying
You
to
don't know how to fight.
Yep. It's a good song, I'll link it to you. Ooh, no, that's the dodge one.
The gods made you a warrior for a reason. It's your calling.
Oh, I parried that. I pressed the parry button.
I suspect you don't pack the one that you locked onto.
Why suffer the past when there is a new road ahead? The only one that makes any sense.
Thought I might be able to kick him if he's doing the guarding. Get off. Go for the nuts.
Yeah.
Where are the nuts? On Shadow Demons. Hey Fleet, how you doing?
Hello. I like the way that a lot of them have got like Greek headdresses on, like a full head encasement.
Yeah, in World of Warcraft, the Kulterans, they worship. I can't remember the name of it because it's been a while since I've done it. But like they worship trees in a different way than druids, and like if the Kulteran druids, their forms are all sort of like made of wood and sticks, and they look that way, like the bear form and the cat form. Yeah, they're all very tree and Wickermanish.
Wickerman, yeah.
Yeah.
I know what you mean.
Because druids get their power from their god that they're worshipping, so different
Every
faiths have different druid
into
forms.
Darkness brings another change.
Oh,
Get hit. Good lord. The big boy.
he's got his voice sounds like the really tall guy that was in Destination. He's got a really bland name. It's something like Tom Thompson or something, but he's got that deep voice.
She's injured.
Destination.
Final Destination.
Oh.
He was the mortuary guy.
Oh yeah.
Now, am I not going to be able to parry these? These are going to be dance revolution moves. Oh god, not even wanting to dodge.
Guy from Game of Thrones. There this is.
The guy from Game of Thrones, the Mountain.
Oh.
The only guy I can think of from Game of Thrones is quite big.
She's injured. She can still do it. Watch out!
Oh.
Okay, he is handing me my ass. Oh,
She's hurt. She won't make it.
You focus maybe?
yeah. Had enough then.
Oh, the mountain. That's what puts it in.
I can run too. Stabby, stabby. Stabby, stabby. He's got so many stabby marks.
Wolfen's trying not to get clobbered by this.
Yeah, got him in the nuts fleet.
She finished it. She's scared. She's scared.
Oh no, that's not the parry button, that's the parry button.
Yeah.
Behind you.
Oh, I can't run away. I'm trying to like shuffle away because I'm way up.
Finish this. End it
Oh, if I
now.
mash it, okay, okay.
Redwood, she's hurt. She's injured. She won't make it.
Nice.
Go for the nuts.
Another enemy to the right. Oh, both of them. I do like the deer skull situation.
I'll have to add one on my druid. Oh, dodge that one. Go for the nuts! Arrgh! He's a Bolchinian, that's where he keeps them.
Do
It
it.
reminds me a
You're
bit
close.
of the Black Mage Clan that I have on Final Fantasy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You won. She's behind you.
Okay. He needs focus to get rid of his shield, so we're gonna go for your nuts.
Oh dear.
Oh, that's a dodge one. Come on, come on. Oh, no, 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 no. There we go, there's the focus.
Meat.
Very chunky.
Yeah.
Guy from Game of Thrones. Yeah, I think I know who you mean from the mountain guy. But I can't look up Final Destination. He's called the mortuary guy. The mortician. You'll recognize his name. He's a really tall, like thin black man that always has like a deep voice whenever it comes to.
William Bloodworth. Very recognisable name.
Yes, that's him.
Yeah.
Tony Todd. Tony Todd sounds familiar.
Tony. Well, Tony Todd is the mountain, I think. No? No, he's. Oh, Tony. I know him.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, he was the Candy Man. That's it.
Yeah. Screw it, let's find out who voiced the darkness in this game.
It's just going to be.
A guy put through like a heavy filter, probably.
It's gonna be some evil force, you know, because they got equal opportunities and all that jazz. Got to hire a malevolent force every now and then. I was trying to open the wrong door. Remember, open the right door. And now we've got to play Spot Those Runes. Okay, so we've got a fat man with no arms or a head. We've got a snake and somebody doing a jumping jacks.
Yeah.
The journey to Helheim is never a straight one. Each must
Oh, and
find
we've got a
its own
rune.
path. Align yourself to its secrets, and you will find yours.
Speak to me, I.
However you come to the gold-covered bridge that leads to hell, you may find it guarded by a giantess. She will ask your name. She will ask your lineage. She will ask your business. The Northmen tell of the warrior woman Brynhild, who leapt into fire and rode to hell to join her slain love, Sigurd.
Ah.
Did I do it?
Yeah, you just made the stairs real.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's a perspective puzzle. Okay.
I still want to see this Sea of Knives.
I mean, that's it. It's the River of Knives, I think.
I expected more knives.
Stephen Hartley.
What else has he been in? An X. There's an X nearby.
From West Yorkshire. Call the Midwife. He's in Captain Laserhawk as Gator.
I see.
Yeah. And Human Supervisor. The Archers. Grace. Lego Star Wars. Wheel of Time. Shadow and Bone. He's been in a lot, you know. Greedfall as Petrus. Stephen Hartley. I'm sure I've heard his name before. Okay. Question answered. The darkness is Stephen Hartley.
Oh, X, X,
Oh, yeah.
X marks the deadly
I think
rune.
you have to be, like, level with it.
Oh.
Go upstairs, mate.
Oh, goddamn stairs.
Hartley. It's the first one.
Oh, no, it's an S.
Oh, because the S is nearby. Oh, it can be both. Look at it.
Snaky. No. Yes. Are you not? Okay, there we go. Okay, we found the S. I'm pretty sure that the X was just being pedantic.
Maybe. I say it is like a trick of perspective where you have to like make it line up.
Oh,
I mean, Stephen Hartley was in 65 episodes of EastEnders.
Jesus.
So the darkness is in EastEnders, as we always knew it would be.
There we go.
Oh, okay. So it's all three on different perspectives. So I think that's what it's trying to teach us.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that it was the X down below, though.
Yeah, I'm starting to think you were right there. Maybe we gave up too soon. And by that I mean maybe I told you to move on too soon.
God, you voice in my head.
Oh hell yeah, Pixel, we're in mental health land.
Yeah, it's great fun. It's just like everyday stuff.
Yeah.
You don't have these voices every day.
Some people don't have an internal monologue.
I do, and it really annoys me. I've told you about this. Whenever I'm reading my book, I read it as if I'm speaking the words in my head, so I
Yeah.
read really slow.
That's
and
normal.
it makes me really paranoid in a way, because I feel like I'm reading really slow, but I have to, and it's just like, yeah. I can't just skim read, I have to read it and be like, Spot has the ball. Spot likes the ball is red.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit faster than that. but-
Perhaps just a touch. And the bill.
And the bill.
It means you like discovered
Such a dog. Ball, 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 ball.
Oh, we're never gonna hear the end of it.
Oh, do you remember 50 Shades? What was it? No, it was 25 megabytes of sniff. That novel that I wrote.
You wrote 10 megabytes
10,
of sniff.
10 megabytes of sniff was a novel that I wrote, and it was fantastic.
It had a time travel subplot that I did not see coming.
It was great. It was fantastic.
Yeah, the bridge is a bit more fucked the more you go along it. Exactly, Pixel. That's perfectly normal.
Pixels read my book as well.
The gate. It's opening.
Oh no, the darkness. Should it not be opening? We kind of wanted it open, don't we?
That song again.
I was born in a deep dark
Yes.
hole.
The source.
Prisoner with no parole.
It's coming.
Yeah.
This is your moment.
Oh, it's Patches. What are you doing here?
Your voice just fucking dipping. Sorry, bye.
What are you
Too
doing?
scary.
You're showing weakness. You're not a warrior. You're a disgrace. The gods will punish you for this. Pick up the sword. Pick it up. Fight the darkness. Fight it.
Oh, I'm gonna stab it. I'm gonna stab the darkness.
Get up.
That's Helen, the goddess of the underworld, the
Get up.
giantess.
I'm gonna stab it. I'm gonna throw an axe at it.
Get up and fight.
Oh no, my sword. Oh, swordy. Oh, and into the river of knives.
Yeah.
Oh, I hope there's a sword in amongst all those knives.
Stormy seas and lost souls. She's dreamt of this before.
Ooh,
They
ooh.
say dreams are visions of our memories, thoughts, and fears, as seen by our inner eye. But what if each one of us is always dreaming?
I'll send you another copy,
even when
Pixel.
awake, and we only see what our inner eye creates for us. Is this what hell is? A world shaped by Senua's nightmares. Maybe that's why people feared seeing the world through her eyes. Because if you believe that Senua's reality is twisted, you must accept that yours might be too.
I think we're all a bit
Fail
twisted.
the gods. You're pathetic. Rotten.
Oh, the shadow.
Cursed. What were you thinking? Did you really think you could win? How stupid can you be?
So stupid.
Everyone hates her. She's cursed.
The shadow hates.
Look at you. A warrior. Worthless. Weak. Pathetic. Go on. Feel sorry for yourself, because there is no one left to do that for you.
Everywhere. What's that?
Take it. If you're too much of a coward to fight, then end the suffering. Broken and lost. Just like your sword.
Come on. There.
Oof. Cauterizing a wound shut.
Ooh.
Gentle reminder, wear your headphones for this one. The directional
Oh,
audio
God.
is great.
When you give everything and face that which torments you, only to find that it is worse than you could have imagined. Why go on? Is it really so weak to ask this?
Oh, the
Or
throbbing
was you so
blackness
afraid of the honest answer?
undulating
You do
away.
not dare pose the question. Sometimes the answer lies in a memory, a feeling, a song.
There's like blackness on her arm that's like, there you
Yeah.
go, throbbing and pulsing and undulating away.
Don't give up. Not like this.
It's not real. It is real. It's a trick. Don't trust it. Maybe you're already dead.
Who are you?
The voices really are good.
Yeah.
It's a trick. It's a trick. He's already dead. He can't be here. It's impossible.
Come to me,
Dylan!
please.
Dylan, how can I hear your voice over there? I've got your head in my backpack.
The light. Go towards the light. It's him. There he is. It can't be him. It's just a trick. It's in your mind. No, he's here. It's in your mind. It's real. What's happening?
Ah,
Go towards
person shaped.
Hmm?
The bright light that you saw. I was like, oh, it's person shaped. I thought it was just like a formless light. But
Did
no,
it have a
it's-
head? I didn't notice. I could.
I didn't actually notice a head. I just saw like arms and legs.
Because we've got your head, Dylan. I've got it right here.
Gonna have to give it back.
Hey, Techie, how you doing?
Hello.
Let's have a little sniff around here. See if we can find any hidden runes.
I believe this is the year the sequel comes out. And
Sorry?
I believe this is the year the sequel comes out, and cautiously optimistic about it.
Mhm.
Well,
I want a snack. I want a snack.
mind if I do?
Uncle.
Yeah, carrying around your dead husband's like head in a sack is. It feels like one of those things that's a bit further across.
You're not Dylan. You've got a head.
There it is. You're imagining things. It's Dylan. He's gone. He's gone. How could you keep going? How could you keep going? Ignore the pain. I told you it was the trick. You.
The voices are really good. I can't get over how well the headphones are with the voices.
Yeah.
There's nothing to follow. Come on.
Before she first met him, she was not in a good place. Just a teenager, but not like the others. Barely functioning, she rarely left the house. Her father's in-bell made sure of that. Only occasionally did she venture out on her own, collecting firewood and herbs.
Oh, the Orkney Islands,
Errands.
north of Scotland.
Out in the Orkney
That was why they
Plains.
were raided.
That was her world. Like this one. Barren and lonely.
I mean, whomst among us has not picked up a severed head? I mean,
Yeah, open bone museums.
raise your hand if you've picked up a severed head before.
For the benefit of the recording, the defendant has raised his hand. Was it cleanly severed or... Oh, that was the not cleanly severed one, wasn't it?
I mean, there were a few not clear. Which one?
Oh,
There's a couple. There was the guy that was hit by a train. There was the hanging. There was
Oh, yeah.
there's a lot of heads I've picked up.
Did they tend to look like slack or like disappointed?
Just like,
Gormless.
Yeah.
Like someone who's fallen asleep with their eyes open.
yeah, it's a good way of putting it actually. Yeah, but
I mean, that's basically what's happened. See, this is the stream where you find out all sorts of things. Now we all know what a severed head looks like. We know that it's a bit batty to carry that around in a bag with you. Look, you didn't do it for recreation, did you?
I didn't do it for recreation, no. But I have carried a head in a bag before.
Look, you kind of have to put them in a bag and wait
Yeah,
they drip everywhere.
exactly. Sorry, I shouldn't be laughing, but
I mean, you should. It's funny.
if you put the head back on the neck, you get a USB. Like Commander Data.
It's already disappeared. Nothing lives here, not even you.
It's a very dark game and we're giggling about severed heads.
You think you can
I mean, as anyone who's worked in those professions will
Yeah.
admit behind closed doors, you gotta have a laugh, otherwise
Yeah.
you would die inside.
There he
Crack.
was, the lone figure of a boy.
Ah.
Sword play under the shade of a tree. She remembers the first time she saw him. To her young eyes, he moved as if dancing, and the world danced with him. The gloom lifted. For the first time in years, she felt a ray of hope.
You have to keep Dillian going. You keep going.
Exactly.
I mean, I'd rather they were laughing about it. Is that a rune back? Like on that post?
Ooh. No. Ooh, no. Oh, yeah.
I always look out for like the
The
circle.
Northmen tell of a great hero. His name is Sigmund. His father's hall was built around a great tree, and one day Odin comes and thrusts a sword into the tree, a gift to whomever can release it. Many try, but the sword only comes out at Sigmund's touch. His brother-in-law, King Siggeir, wants it, but Sigmund refuses it, so King Siggeir plots revenge. He invites Sigmund and his brothers to a feast, but when they arrive, they are met with an army, not a warm welcome. King Siggeir captures Sigmund and his brothers, steals his coveted sword, and readies them for execution.
Ooh, and another one.
Death for Sigmund and his brothers seems certain. But the king's wife is Sigmund's sister, and she begs for mercy and implores the king to chain them up instead. He agrees. Not for mercy, though, but because he plans an even more cruel and lingering death. Chained to a tree in the forest that night, a she-wolf comes and devours one of Sigmund's brothers. She returns, ravenous, night after night, until only Sigmund is left. The next day, Sigmund's sister sends a servant with honey to smear on Sigmund's face. But to what end? Well, that night, when the she-wolf appears again, you'll never guess what happens.
Allergic to honey.
Find another rune to find out what happens. Next time on Norse mythology. Oh.
Stop.
What did you say? It's too
Too loud.
loud.
So that's a no-no.
It's a no-no rune.
No-no seal.
Let's have a little look over at the end here and see if we can see any faces or anything.
Yeah, genuinely, that is a fairly normal, like, Norse tale. Like, Viking stories are all like that. Maybe you have to find all the runes.
We're not. The story runes.
Yeah.
Ah.
Find this, like, finish the story and then the door opens.
Find out what happened to the honey.
I think I see where this is going. So I got further than this before, like, the combat, like, stopped me from getting any further.
Mm-hmm.
But I think where this is going is that she's not got a sword anymore, and it's telling you a story about getting a sword.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know.
We need honey.
Yeah.
Okay. For the honey sword.
There will be some form of transformation, and another mythic figure will be made. Yeah, probably. That sounds entirely likely. Anyway, I'll go to your right, mate, see what's down there. That looks too interesting to have been modelled and not, like, have something there.
Mm.
body? No, it's a rock.
Everything's a rock.
Loki did do this constantly. That's why he's an arsehole. Except for Marvel Loki, who, you know, only starts out like
Let me just check under there in case there was a rune under here.
Aye, aye.
Hello, Mr. Rune. No, nil rune.
Why are you making him sound like the guy at the kebab place?
God. That kebab place is amazing.
That kebab place is amazing, though. Any kebab place that calls you boss when you're making an order, the food's amazing. You don't ask questions about like the health and safety conditions, you just eat that shit. It's gorgeous.
I've yet to be, feel sick from their stuff before.
I told you about the one, so I grew up in a fairly rural area, and there was like 1 or 2 kebab places within travel distance.
Watching from afar, she mimicked him, perfecting her own secret dance.
She learned to sword fight by watching him.
Wishing those fleeting moments of light would stretch out to last forever.
But yeah, it was a choice of the worst kebab you've ever eaten, or a great kebab that has a 50-50 chance of making you ill. And I tell you, I was ill a lot.
I like those odds.
Exactly. So.
As the
Honey.
she-wolf licks the sweet honey from Sigmund's face, he bites the wolf's tongue. The she-wolf pulls away, but Sigmund holds on. The chains break, and he is free. After his escape, Sigmund lives like us, hidden in the forest. His enemy, King Siggeir, believing him dead, as his sister plots revenge. And for vengeance to succeed, even the great Sigmund needs help. So she sends her sons to him. But their blood is weak and corrupted, and they're put to death by Sigmund. So his sister hatches a youth plan, one that is cold of heart and pure of blood.
Cold of heart, pure of blood.
It's just deception.
Oh no, Dylan.
Welcome home, everything's fine, see?
It's all good. It's all pretty. Pretty flowers.
Yeah.
How does he so effortlessly court the world and bliss? If only she could do the same. See the world through eyes anew and dance with it, just like he does.
Press X to dance.
Oh, was that part of Shrek Infinite? I remember they saved on like animation by having like the boy dancing with a loaf of bread.
These foxgloves, they're poisonous.
They are, but I mean, most of the things in the countryside are poisonous. That's why you don't eat them. Except for honeysuckle, that's delicious.
It's a twisty tree.
No. See, the game has a happy ending. Everything's fine.
Everything good.
Yeah.
What's your name?
Senua.
I haven't seen you before.
I don't leave home much.
Oh, Zeno's daughter.
I have to go.
Wait. Who taught you to fight like that?
No one.
No one?
Well, I watched you, and
You learnt all of that from watching me? You should become a warrior, you know.
me?
I'm Dillian. I'm here for the warrior trials. come watch. And bring your sword.
You can't put
sad
it into
story about my
words.
sword.
That moment when you look into the eyes of the one who's supposed to reassure you, make you feel safe. It only takes an instant. Fear swallows you before you have a chance to make sense of it. And darkness becomes a part of who you are.
You killed him.
But her world changed the day the Northmen took him from her. Senua knows that there's no going back to how things were. That there's nothing to go back to at all.
Stay still, stay quiet, hide, don't tell her.
Their gods can see into your mind. They will use this power to destroy you.
They won't stop me. I can still feel him.
Whatever's left of him, they will never let him go.
I'm not gonna let him rot here.
You're the one rotting here.
Leave me alone.
You will die here.
No.
And all your suffering will have been for nothing.
Shut up! Dillion? Is that you? I'll find you, my love. I promise.
Well, I guess we're going into the Erd Tree.
Can you see him? You want to believe it. Is he not real? Is he there? You're alone in these mountains. Is that Dillion? Nothing lives here. You won't survive.
I want to go into the magic tree.
You met him by the tree. She met
Gonna go round the magic tree.
Maybe it's a sign, the tree.
Oh, I see a rune over there.
He's waiting for you by the
There's a
tree.
rune here. Rooney, Rooney, rune. What? No. Not ready. Not ready for that one yet. Why are we in like the lower jaw of a dragon's mouth? With his one big snaggletooth.
Yeah. It's a pretty common way of like showing the path. It's nice.
Oh no, we gotta go this way.
I say, if I become the kind of rich landed gentry who has like land to fuck around with, I'm probably gonna do something like very out there like this.
Sigmund's sister trades shapes with a sorceress, and in disguise, she lies with her own brother. She gives birth to a son named Sinfjotli. After a time, she sends him to the forest to Sigmund. He tests the boy and finds him strong and fearless, and so they go to take their vengeance on King Siggeir. But luck is not on their side. They're captured, and Siggeir has them buried alive.
What's a story without a little bit of incest?
I don't like these fake rune posts.
I think you're right, they're gonna come up again.
You're not ready for this story.
Yeah. Cool shoreline.
As Sigmund and Sinfjotli are being buried alive, Sigmund's sister throws an armful of straw into the grave mound. Hidden in the straw is Sigmund's sword, the gift of Odin. They cut their way out of the grave mound and set fire to Siggeir's hall. The king burns to death. Sigmund calls to his sister to come out so that she may live and be honored. She does come out, but only to tell him the truth. That she had slept with him, her brother, to beget a strong avenger. I am not fit to live, she says, and walks back into the fire.
Oof.
Strike vengeance from your heart, Senua, as there is always a heavy price to pay.
Strongest Avenger?
The incestuous Avenger.
So I guess that's the end of the story, is don't try and get revenge. I, on the other hand, believe that revenge is, you know, good and necessary.
But it's a dish that can be served at multiple temperatures in multiple ways.
Yeah. Hot, cold, lukewarm.
Yeah,
sunny
poisoned.
fries, yeah.
Just... oh,
So-
into the Darth Vader tree.
It's fine. I'm sure it's not strong in the dark side of the Force. There's a lot of bones there.
There's a
Oh, sword.
bit swordy in here.
Sword bones.
Take it. A sword. Take it. Dillian left it for you. Take it. Take it. It's a trick. It's a trick. It's ending. It's coming from there and there. What are they?
Oh, it's the things that we found.
Ah.
She studied something.
Oh, they're like sealing the tree.
Senua, imagine a sword that can slay gods. Its name is Gramr. It was forged by the god of all Northmen, Odin, and gifted to Sigmund, a great warrior.
I need this sword. It's important. Can you help me?
The sword appears whole, but it is an illusion. It shattered into shards long ago. It is said a great warrior can reforge Gramr by answering the trials of Odin, one for each shard. The roots of the Tree of Death will take you to new lands where you will face the trials.
Go to the shards. Go to the shard.
Go to the shards.
What's the shard? Find it.
It's the metal runestone.
Let's do some trials.
Find it. There it is. Focus. Where's the shard? Focus. Focus. Use your eyes. Look.
Get closer.
What can you see?
A king in the north forced the dwarves to make a sword that would never fail and never rust, and that would slice through iron and stone and bring victory to its bearer.
A stainless steel sword.
The angry dwarves cursed it. It would be the death of a man every time it was drawn, and it would be the death of the king. Let me tell you about the sword Tyrving.
I don't recognize this place. Where are we? Where is she?
It feels wrong. Where are we now? Burial mound. So strange that we go to such lengths to bury death. Something so very ordinary, inevitable. It's as if we conspire to hide death, because we have no answer for it. But when it comes and forces itself onto our friends or loved ones, then comes the reckoning.
Feel the dead in here. You can feel the dead. Do this. Turn back.
Senua, you remind me of a story that the Northmen tell about a young woman warrior. Her name is Hervor, the daughter of a berserker born after he was killed. She's a wild, willful child who teaches herself to fight with weapons. When she learns where her father is buried, her only desire is to reclaim the treasure buried with him, but above all, the sword, Tyrving.
Sword. Cursed sword.
One man's curse is another man's blessing.
Is it?
Don't know, it makes sense.
I've never heard it before.
I just made it up, that's why.
Oh. It sounded that kind of like symmetrical thing that sayings like. Sayings like to be that way, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Get in the dirt hole. There's no avoiding it.
I just don't want to miss runes.
True.
Don't go in there. Go in. You have to.
there was a part of this game I remember. There's a part of this game I remember because it's a pain in the ass.
For the trials.
The darkness hurts you physically, removes health.
Okay.
And there's a certain point where you don't have a torch and you have to run between the pools of light.
Right.
And there's something chasing you, so you have to fucking sprint along the path of light to escape. And I remember when this game came out, it was the major criticism everyone had that bit was bullshit.
Okay.
So just bear in mind, if you come to a bit where you're being chased by something and you don't have a torch,
I'll find him.
bear with it. And that's the thing, you have to stay out of the dark.
What's that? Did you hear that? Nothing. Was that voices? Is that his voice or the voice of the dead? Not Dillian. Dillian's calling to you. Can you hear him? Where is he? He sounds like he's getting further away. Have you lost him? You're going the wrong way. Are you lost, and have you lost him? Where are you?
Herver disguises herself as a man to join a band of warriors, and soon becomes their leader. When they come to the island where her father is buried, her men do not want to go ashore. They say that evil haunts the island, and that it is a worse place by day than other places are by night. Fearless, she lands alone. There are many grave mounds, and all of them have ghostly flames burning over them. She comes to the grave mound of her father after passing through these ghostly fires, as though they were mist. The flames I passed through were real enough. Damn the Northmen to hell.
Don't touch the walls. You don't know what they might do. Turn back. She has to keep going. It's not safe here. She has to keep going. If you go down there, no one can save you. It's too scary.
Ah. This is an illusion. Go the way that isn't symmetrical to where you've just been. So you just lit the torch there, and the illusion just lit because it's just a replica of where you're standing.
I can hear him.
Within the burial mound, Herver calls on her father to wake from death and bring her his sword. She says that it is not seemly for the dead in their grave mounds to bear valuable weapons. Her father answers with words of warning. You go to your doom. Baleful runes surround you. You have gone mad. You have lost your mind. Your thoughts are confused. It is dangerous to wake the dead. Like I said, she reminds me of you.
Louder. Listen, Dillian. Listen, listen, listen. It's him. Listen. It's getting louder. There he is. You're getting closer. Keep going. Senua, follow the voice. You're nearly there. Dillian's voice. It's him.
Which way is it coming
He's
from?
going to save you. Find the voice. Find him.
I think it's coming from the right.
Yeah. So I'm going to go to the left. I don't want to miss runes.
Yeah, that just lit the same way.
Find another way. It's not working. You have to use your mind. Where can you go? You're failing. Find another way. Think. Focus. Use your mind. It's not him. It's not him. We told you. We told you it was a trick.
He is getting closer.
We'll get there eventually.
That voice doesn't sound like Dillian. What's happening?
Quiet.
It's not him.
He wants me to find him. I'm lost without him.
That's not Dillian. That doesn't sound like Dillian. It sounds like
It's the sound in every hotel hallway during a fur con.
Jesus Christ.
That voice. It's not Dillian.
There's no way in. Find a way. There has to be a way. Find a way. There's always a way. Don't stop now. Don't give up now. Find a way. You're too close to stop. It's in there.
Oh, big ominous red room. Hell yeah.
Red room. Red room. Oh. That doesn't sound like Dillian anymore.
He's just talking in slow-mo.
And backwards.
Dillian wants me to face my fears.
Complete the Labyrinth Shard Challenge.
Father? I'm leaving. I've decided. I think it will be good for me.
It's the darkness. It's speaking through
No,
you.
Dad, it's me. I think I can beat it. In my own way.
I can see the darkness in your eyes, child.
I met a boy.
Boy.
The chieftain's son.
No.
He said he could help me.
It's a trick.
He said I could be normal.
Normal?
Yes.
No boy is going to save you. No one can. When they see the rot growing inside you,
No.
they will turn their back on you. The gods can only fix you through my hand. You're going nowhere.
No.
You will not defy the gods. Come, child, take my hand. Come. Senua.
I am leaving.
You cannot escape the darkness. Your curse will make everyone suffer. You will have blood on your hands!
I'm beginning to see why she might be the kind of person who carries a head around in her bag. On the plus side, labyrinth cleared.
And you've always got somebody to talk to.
Yeah. The more the merrier.
There's more.
I'm guessing that's the last one all the way over there. Gotta go counterclockwise.
Can we do another one? It's too much. Have you? She hasn't got the energy. No.
You gotta spin counterclockwise the right amount of times to give back the angular momentum you stole from the Earth.
Goddamn hungry Earth.
I saw once a plague strike northern lands of ice. It was so terrible that not the oldest man among us could remember the like. Hundreds died. The sickness took nearly every person younger than 40 and many older. And where dying mothers gave birth, the marks of the plague were on the babes as they came out of the womb.
Where are we? I don't like it. This place feels...
What is this place?
This place feels... It's... creepy.
Leprosy?
It feels wrong. It feels strange.
Shouldn't affect the babies though.
I don't think... I'm not sure if leprosy made it that far north.
There he is.
Leprosy tends to be a tropical disease.
The light.
Not
Go
always.
towards it.
He's in the house.
Thanks,
He's
Lord.
He's disappearing.
Follow him.
Don't let him disappear.
The air
So this is going to be like Plague World then.
Mm-hmm.
He's so close. Just one little
Plague
test.
World, Plague World.
Almost reach him.
We are meant to jump down. The paint.
Nope, that right there is the darkness.
Test. Like the old warrior trials. Dillian will help me.
Oh, how many crocodiles are living here?
All of them.
The stench of rot.
She's not walking on the bottom, she's walking on the exit.
Taste it. Do you smell it? No. Don't worry. Not everyone can. It was a warm spring day when she went to the river with Dillian and the others. But the water. She could taste the rot. But no one else could. She knew something was wrong. Something sinister. She begged them to leave, but they just laughed at her. But soon enough, as the bodies piled up, no one was laughing. And they knew
You
that
got a
she
magic
was not
gate?
like that.
Ah, very interesting. Go through that bad boy. Yeah, it's a lot of this game is like the dialogue between like what's actually happening with her.
The bridge. It's broken. Fix it.
You have to fix it. How are you going to fix it?
You can't get to the house until the bridge is fixed.
Now you have to find him.
Quick, get to the house. Get to the house and finish this trial.
Stupid head voice. You can't just fix a bridge.
Say who disappears, Senua.
You need to find a magic portal to fix a bridge. God, stupid voices.
Oh god. So I've been listening to like a very long history podcast as someone want to do, and they've been going over the like Napoleon's last campaign, where it's like his utter failure to like conquer Russia. And I gotta tell you, that shit was rough. Okay, it's a multi-portal trick. Multi-portal drifting.
Oh, we got a magic rune.
The Northmen speak of a death moon, a light shaped like a half moon that appears inside a house and goes around the walls. I once saw the death moon appear at a farm, and first the shepherd died, then a guest died, and then the farm hands, and then the farmer and 6 of his men drowned at sea. That is not the end of it, because the dead return to haunt the living. If you see the death moon, then beware, because there will be death in that house.
Find a way.
Dillian will disappear.
All I
soon.
could think of was like the Skaven moon.
To you.
It's another test.
Don't
The big
feel
pretty green moon.
Yeah.
The light is still glowing, but soon it will go out.
All warp
You found
stone.
a way.
to climb the tower.
The ladder.
Quick. What now?
You can see it. A line to the truth. The bridge.
Oh, turn around to look at the bridge. It's all wavy. Focus the bridge.
What?
The bridge. To your right. Look at the bridge. The broken bridge. Look at it.
Oh.
It's all shardy.
Oh, so it is.
Yeah.
Oh, weird.
She didn't.
Did it. You fixed the bridge.
Yeah, that is supposedly Dylan in the house.
I'll get to the house.
You succeeded.
Yeah, when you were climbing the tower, I could see it was all like wavy and weird.
Fix the bridge.
Yeah.
Magic fix.
This game really likes its perspective puzzles. Where, like, you have to look at it from the right angle so it all appears to be together.
I'm coming, blue house.
Ooh.
Oh, it's getting a bit wiggly.
A lot of wiggle going off.
Oh, where's the blue gone?
Come to me. Where are you?
I'm here. I'm right here.
Are you in there? Come out if you are.
Where is he? Find him.
You have to find him.
The runes.
Focus.
The runes.
Focus the runes. Come on.
They are the key.
Morley, the bad moon.
Dillian! They're coming for me!
Oh.
You can hear Dillian. It's Dillian. Go to him. Go to him. He's trying to save me.
There it is.
It's close.
Oh, getting a bit wiggly.
Oh, you walk into the fire.
No?
Look to the right.
I can't. Cameras.
I think you got burned.
Oh. Does that mean I went the wrong way then?
I think it meant that you walked into fire.
I didn't know that. Oh, I didn't.
There you go.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
Yeah, so I'd go away from that.
Let's go away from the fire then.
Can you go faster?
A little bit.
Okay.
There it is.
It's close. It's close. Move away.
Senua, move away.
Let it see
It
death.
is. Go towards it.
Run.
Focus.
Find
Focus.
it.
Focus.
Run.
Focus.
Well, the fire is literally
Oh, okay.
basically
It's its own entity, okay.
You'll start to burn. There it is. Move away.
Don't let it look quick.
Where's Dillian?
So I suspect that she was in a burning house one time,
Can you hear him?
because this theme keeps coming up.
You have to find them.
Where are you? You're lost.
Where are they?
It all looks the same.
I misread Pixel's message. He said, the moon has many names, but it's a massive chunk of warpstone. And what I read was, I thought he said, and it's a massive cunt.
Oh.
I was like, oh, okay then.
How did you make that distinction?
So, I don't know. The mistake of, like, skim reading something. So the runes look white, so, yeah.
That's a man.
The light.
Go towards it.
It was Dylan.
Focus.
Oh, thanks, Dylan Bay.
One more to find. One more.
Oh, I think the fire's angry.
Find the other symbol. You're lost.
Where is he? Where are you?
Oh, that looks promising.
Well, I've already got that one. Yep, we've been got round in a circle now. That's the door.
There's a white light back there.
Back where? That way?
See?
Oh yeah. Oh, but Mr. Fire's here.
You have to outrun Mr. Fire. He can't go through wooden walls.
You've got. Where's the door? Faster.
Oh, I see. Right, it's on the door.
Look at you.
Don't let it see you. It's coming. Move away. You're lost again.
I can't find you.
I'm going the long way around. Oh, we'll risk it, risk it.
They're coming.
I see.
The swamp challenge.
Oh.
No fire allowed in here. No fire today, thank you. Come back later. It's good that we can stop the fire with this wooden door. This dry wooden door.
But it's a wet swamp wood.
It's magic fire.
Yeah.
stopped by non-magical things.
Senua. What happened?
They're blaming me for the plague. They say that I'm cursed. What if they're right?
How would they know such a thing? Are they gods? None of us are. They're just people. Good people, but they're scared. They're afraid of what they can't see. Like children scared of the dark. They make up stories to fill the void. That doesn't make them true.
What if my father was right?
You have to step out of this darkness. Let them see who you really are, like I have. You're not a monster.
I don't get that meme.
It is what it is.
I've seen the clip and I don't get it.
It's just a funny way of saying it, just having fun. Watching some people having fun, they're just normal men.
Without you, this darkness has made me a monster.
Oh.
Just the puppet says it, and then is it like Fern Cotton that's with it, and then she just bursts out laughing to it.
What if we're wrong?
Was that where it originated, or was he saying it from something else?
That was it. That's all there is to it.
It's the end. It's just a trick. It's just a pointless test. You've been fooled before. You could be fooled again. You're being tested.
Fool me once, shame on
It's
you.
just their game for you. You
Fool
never
me
know
again.
which way it's going to go.
Shame on you can't fool me twice.
Can't fool me again. I get fooled again. Ah, George W. Bush, Jesus.
I want to tell you a story about a god of the Northmen called Balder.
Hey.
The second son of Odin. He was
I've been to his
beautiful,
gate.
good and wise. He was fair of feature. He spoke fair words. He gave fair judgments. Light shone from him. Only good things were told of him. Yet he was the first of the gods to die.
Hey, Electric Man. Sudden danger.
Oh, remember to kick down that bridge there. Always used. I vaguely recall this actually. I remember getting stuck somewhere here.
Hunt.
Oh yeah.
What does it say? Get closer. It's dangerous. Don't go near it. Don't go there.
It
Don't
changes.
go too close.
Don't go to the mast.
You don't know what will happen if you touch it.
Oh, too late. I'm at the mast.
You want to see.
Where are we? What is this?
Yeah.
It's the same.
It's a two-world puzzle where you're flipping back and forth.
It's lighter. It's nicer. I like it here. Can we stay? Let's stay here. I like the way. It's safe here. It's calm here. It's light here. It's close.
Well, let's stay in normal world for now. Oh, we can't. The bridge is out again.
Ah, okay. That's what it's.
Never mind.
There it is. So you can see through it to see the bridges there.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll stay in Happy Town.
Yeah. I like the fact that you said that the dreary, awful one was the real one.
It's not broken. It's
You're
fixed.
probably right. I mean, none of it's real, but still. You know, these are all just like trials.
Let's cross it.
Happy joy, joy, happy, happy joy, joy, happy, happy joy, joy, happy, happy joy.
You've got We Happy Few, don't you?
Yes.
Yeah. Did you ever play it?
No.
Okay, that's an unbar from the other side, Jobby.
Oh, or better listen to this story.
The Northmen tell this story about the death of Balder. It begins with dark dreams. Night after night, Balder dreams of his own death, and the gods fear for his life. So Baldur's mother makes everything in the world: fire, water, iron, stone, earth, wood, beasts, birds, serpents, poison, sickness. Swear an oath not to harm her son. One by one, they each make their vow. Neither weapons nor wood will injure him, Baldur's mother boasts. Only Loki, father of Hela, the mistress of death, is not amused.
Oh, but I want to know more. I like listening to these, but just feel like I'm going to be punished if I miss one.
You need the runes to fight Dillion. You need
Okay.
The weird F.
Yeah, that's the rune used for the Elder Sign in very old, like, Call of Cthulhu games.
He's close. He cares about you.
Oh, okay. Then you can get to the other
He
place.
loves you. Calling you. Dillion. Dillion, we're here. Dillion. We're nearly here.
It looks like the kind of ironwork that was beyond them in that one. But
Yeah, I was just thinking that. It's very intricate. The gate is open on this one.
Gate is open. Go through the gate.
Go through it. It's dangerous. Follow it. What's behind the gate? Where will it take you? It's not safe.
Well, not more faces.
Dillion. There he is. There he is. What are you waiting for? Quick, find a way. Find him. Go through him. Before he disappears. Dillion, don't lose him. Way too many times.
Doorway.
Let him disappear. Dillion, there he is. Quick. Where is he? Where's he gone? We're in the wrong world. He's not here. She's in the He's not in this world. He's in the other one. He's in the other one. He's in the dark world. The dark. The dark.
this is true. I'm just thinking like the like a fully
The world
like
once
iron
seemed so simple.
footbridge can be
Black
done.
and
It's just the sort of thing they don't think they did.
Darkness and light. Narrow dividing lines of our own making. Dillion taught her to see further. To peek through the cracks and see the worlds of colour stretching away from the gloom. And Senua explored new paths into the unknown.
The gods feast and rejoice and amuse themselves by throwing spears and stones at Baldur, striking at him with sword and axe. But he comes to no harm, whatever they do. The gods never cease to wonder at this great marvel. But Loki shapes himself into a woman and asks Baldur's mother, "Is it really true that all things promise to keep him safe?" "I did not ask the mistletoe," Baldur's mother confesses. "I thought it was too young." Oh dear.
Hello, Zach.
Hey Zach, how's it going?
Do you even remember? His
I mean,
love is
why
going.
would you tell someone that?
What? The mistletoe?
Yeah, like, oh, there is one weakness. You know, I completely forgot to
I haven't had
me into mistletoe.
Yeah, I haven't had a chance to talk to the mistletoe. It didn't come to the meeting.
Why isn't he here? He's the reason she
He's
keeps
gone.
fighting. He's in the dark world.
He's gone to the dark world.
Yeah.
You're in the wrong world.
Yeah, Pixel's not wrong. Would like last longer and be like easier to work with
Then what?
than like the iron and steel they could make, or
Oh,
the
yeah.
iron they could make.
Yeah, because it'll... Especially by the sea.
Remember
Yeah.
the way he stroked your hair?
Do you remember the way he
As an aside, one of the things that used to irk someone I knew was people like fetishize and really like Japanese swords, and they are very cool, but Viking swords were stronger. It's one of those quirks where like the Vikings just like managed to develop a different metalworking.
Katanas and that are very pretty and stuff, but they do break easily if they come in contact with something that they can't cut.
They're designed to be strong along like one axis or
Nobody
something.
will love you again.
ever again you can.
Oh, it's a bit shattered in here.
Oh.
Your curse
which means that you can rebuild it.
Where are you taking
He's
me?
up there. He's up there. How do you get up there? There's a way. There is a
Oh,
way
that looks
up there.
better.
She can do it.
There we,
Really there. She's
there we go.
Iron sand, really?
feels like. Look what happens to the thing she loves. She destroys the thing she loves.
We were speaking of Leeds Royal Armies on Discord the other night, and
Last night it was.
last night, yeah.
It was. You make it sound like it was ages ago. It was last night.
The other night, you know, one of the nights.
The other
previous.
night.
Yeah, the other night. Yeah, yes, last night was another night. And cool. And yeah, there was a guy doing like a foundry demonstration, like forging, and he was explaining like how you get like they do like crude like metalworking and like you form a ball which you break apart for like even pure iron.
Mm-hmm.
And we asked about Damascus steel and what made it so strong, and he said there's no definitive answer except for the fact that the region's geology is unique because there was a meteorite strike. They had a lot of molybdenum or something in the seams.
Mm-hmm.
So it had this particular impurity where it formed a natural alloy when they smelted it.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't know that's what they were doing, but it produced like a stronger steel.
There was also a technique that was like learn about cooling it at a certain time and then reheating it and cooling it and reheating it and cooling it, which if you do it at the right times, if you do it too soon or too late it shatters.
Yeah.
But if you like do it right, then you strengthen it through heating and cooling it the right way.
Yeah.
Within her when she is pure.
Loki makes a dart out of mistletoe and goes to the gods as they throw things at Balder. The blind god, Huth, was there. Loki asks him why he wasn't taking part. Huth says, I cannot see where Balder stands, and even if I could see him, I have no weapon. Loki replies, here is a wand. I will tell you where he stands. And Huth throws the mistletoe at Balder. It pierces through him, and to everyone's horror, Balder is killed. And for this, Huth is slain.
Oh.
You led her astray. You should have
Poor
listened to your
Hoth.
father when you had the chance.
It's fine, the name of planet after me.
His love has tortured you, and it tortures you.
Poppies
Years have
M
passed since she
zigzag.
left her father. She trained hard alongside her friend, Dillian. She saw things no one else could. Patterns, shapes, movement. An intuition that made her an exceptional warrior. Friendship turned to love. But the shadow of darkness never let her go. She was caught between two worlds. That of Zinbel and her past. And Dillian. Her future. Two realities tearing at her soul.
You're still alive and Dillian's dead. He doesn't deserve to be dead. How does that make you feel? Wasting your time. You have no time for this. Speed up. These rooms. It's all part of their game. They've set you trials to distract you. They've set you up and now they're going to watch you.
Can I have a minty thing, please?
A minty thing?
I want a minty thing.
Laughing at you.
I see, a minty thing.
Closer to Dillian.
Like an After 8, only it doesn't cost as much.
Yeah, it's
Same thing.
it's after a $7.
Yeah. Well, actually, there is actually a knockoff version called that. It's like, I think it's called 11:15 or something.
Yeah. Well, things get more expensive the later you go, so
Yeah.
these are just a little bit before 7, 8, so therefore they're a little bit cheaper. Thank you.
Curse is strangled, just like it strangled him.
What do you change? I don't know, let's find out. Oh, the walkie round.
Dillian cared for her like no one else has. Dillian's the only reason she's still alive.
Look to the right bit. You're in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
All the Zeds were like looking in the middle.
Okay.
As well, so. Don't mind us when we go on these like tangents about like metalworking or whatever the hell we were talking about the other day. Last night, the other day, whatever.
It was literally a few minutes ago.
I'm
worried about your sense of time.
Look, I'm bloody dazed with the kettle, alright?
I remember, like, it happened yesterday. It happened 5 minutes ago, mate.
Oh god, really? I do not put my faith in folded Nippon steel.
Hey, Broggles. How's it going?
Yeah, mate.
What love feels like.
Yeah.
The way you said that.
It's a job, but it's the wrong way around.
Ah, you gotta get on the other side there.
Everything has broken in the end.
You killed him with your love because he believed in you.
How do I get up there? We're gonna get around there.
Go around?
Oh, wait.
He's the reason she's alive at all.
Yeah, I can't go around there yet on that one.
There is a way. A Broggle says that a backward Z is a 2.
Kill the things that are most precious to you.
They're both the same person.
She should have listened to her father.
Why didn't she listen to her father? She thought she could defy her father.
Yeah.
Okay. Now can we do it? Gonna get that zzz.
Oh no, it's bees.
What if this is pointless? What are you doing?
Can I get that one?
Yeah.
Why did you
Her?
seeing runes? You see runes everywhere. Everywhere.
Northmen tell how the gods mourned Balder. His body was to be burnt on his ship, but they could not manage to push it into the sea and sent for a giantess to do it. She comes riding a wolf and has vipers for her reins. She pushes Balder's ship into the sea with such force that the ground shakes and the rollers burst into flames. When Balder's wife sees his body carried onto the ship, her heart bursts with grief, and she dies.
Hey.
She's put next to her husband, and the pyre is lit, sending the dead to hell. But even so, the gods cannot accept his death.
I don't know. Hela was sat there
Do you think she
writhing her
remembers it?
fingers. Uppies. Uppies, please.
What if they're all about wasting your time just
I am special.
by minute by minute? What does she think she's doing? You're special. She thinks she They mean nothing. Special.
The gods are just.
I really like these. I'm gonna eat all of them.
Yeah. Wolfman just like
Making myself ill.
slamming after eats.
Oh,
You have blood on your hands.
Exactly.
You are guilty.
yeah, we're all specially special.
Some special isn't useful, but it's still special.
Like slamming down after 8.
Yeah.
Nom,
Like
nom,
being
nom.
able to like eat after eight's like a sandwich. You got to balance.
Oh, I'm not good at balancing.
Yeah. You're not good at. You're not special at balancing.
I can't even balance my mental state.
Ah. Too close, man.
Dillian never much cared for the underworld, and looked dimly upon the druids, like her father, Zinbao. I guess he took after his father, a chieftain who believed nothing he couldn't see, and he happened to be blind.
Yes.
She felt safe in Dillion's arms, learned to see the world through his eyes. Slowly, the darkness that had bound her so tightly began to unravel.
Very careful. You've come this far, don't let it slip away. It's a narrow bridge. And there's a long way to fall. Don't look down. Be quick. Be quick. Careful. Don't look down.
Dylan, I'm here. Hugsies.
Face the sun.
Hugsies.
No!
Oh, it's fine. You landed in water. Everyone knows you're okay if you land in water. No matter what the height and how many stones there are at the bottom. The stones are there to catch you.
Senua. Your father cannot understand your darkness. He cannot see through your eyes. No one can. My own father was born blind. Doesn't have the faintest idea of what the night looks like. The word dark to him means as little as the word light. So someone is afraid of the dark. Should we fix them by taking away their sight? Would you give up the beautiful world? You, and only you, can see just to be rid of your nightmares. Or is this the price you pay for the gift you have? A gift that makes you so special in my eyes. Just another part of the person I love.
He looks far too soft to be a Viking Northman or whatever.
To protect you from my darkness. Because
Chieftain's son, you know.
Even then.
But it made it worse. I'm so sorry.
Killing you would be too easy. They're taking your memories to torture you. They're taking you from the inside. You're disappearing one memory at a time. Every time you remember, it disappears. They're going to take everything. They're not yours anymore.
Let's lick another sword.
They belong to the gods, not to you. They're eating you from the inside.
The Northmen say that their Allfather, Odin, gave his eye in exchange for a drink from Mimir's well, the Well of Wisdom. In blindness, there can be wisdom. Only by giving can you receive in return. For this reason, I give my life and pass on my stories of the Northmen to you, Senua.
Where am I?
Yeah, this might be the one.
I can't do them. Sticky fingers.
Who's there?
Have you popped an after eight?
Yeah.
I'm right here. Can't you see me?
No. Help me.
Breathe slow.
It's the darkness.
Stay still. Empty your thoughts.
Done.
What? Too much. Too empty. Go back a bit.
Breathe.
Good. Then there is a way out.
I can't tell where it comes from.
Yes, you can.
The others. The voices. They've gone.
I'm still here.
It's so quiet. So dark.
It's okay. Listen to your own breath. Feel it rise and fall. Good. be aware of everything you hear and feel. Let your senses guide you.
Well,
I can't go on. Lillian?
Find a way. I'm not leaving you here.
okay, I fired. Wind chimes.
I think I'm somewhere else now. The breeze has gone.
Use all of your senses. Let the world speak to you. What do you hear?
I hear water.
Go to it.
Yeah. Pixel says it's Lethal Company. It's to the left. The directional audio's guiding it.
Follow my voice. Come back.
I've reached the water.
Good. That's your way out. Follow it upstream.
I'm so sorry. I thought I left this all behind.
Don't be sorry. It's not your fault.
He was right. It's inside of me. It won't let me go.
Senua. My father. He taught me the hardest battles are fought in the mind, not the sword. You're no coward. You proved that to me in the warrior trials. This is just another battle. You can beat it.
This isn't your bet. You don't have to help me.
I want to. Besides, you are going to be a great warrior one day. You need people like you.
Okay. I'll do my best.
They look like workmen wearing like white construction hats.
I know what you're thinking.
It is a handy-dandy tip, this. If you're ever lost, if you find running water, follow it upstream or downstream, normally downstream if you can, because you will find a settlement. I say downstream will eventually take you to the sea no matter how long you have to walk.
To what end?
There was a woman who was in a plane crash in the 1980s. She basically, the cabin depressurized, the wall blew out and took her seat with it, and she survived the fall. She landed in the Amazon in South America. Strapped to her fucking plane seat, knocked out, woke up in the Amazon rainforest, and walked for 4 weeks to get out.
Jesus.
Making herself a boat and like learning to treat herself for like infections and leeches and
There
things.
is a house.
She eventually like followed the river down to home.
What if you follow it to a lock?
Then someone built it and is tending it.
There's natural locks.
No, there aren't.
Yeah, there are. Just
Wait,
bodies
a
of
lock?
wa-
Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I thought you meant like a canal lock.
Oh yeah, they're
Don't
called
be afraid.
they're called locks in Scotland.
Yeah. I know what you mean. Large lake.
Yeah,
Large deep lake.
yeah, just a
In which
lake.
case you
Or
follow
that
it
has
to its out.
that has an underground funnel.
There's something in here.
It goes into a cave.
They're a rarity.
Then it cannot see you. Quietly move past it. One step.
Okay. There's a creature in here with you.
I want to touch it. Is it a sleeping tiger? Can I touch
Nope,
its
it's
balls?
right there. So you have to walk past it slowly.
Oh, that's a godskin noble, that.
It's wibbly. So try not to make a noise. Oh.
It's a bit ungly.
Love that fucking creaking floor sound to shake you up.
Not a fan of him. Oh.
What comment?
I can't remember the context that I said it, but yeah, I said, "Am I in the dark? Can I feel it? Is it an animal? Can I feel its ball?" From Red Dragon.
That's right. Yeah.
The scene in Red Dragon.
Yeah, where she's blind and she's touching it up.
Yeah, there's a scene in Red Dragon where there's a blind woman and she adores tigers or something, and she's never seen a tiger, but she works in like a development studio with it, you know, in like the Black Lab, which is fantastic because she's blind, so she works in the Black Lab, and she meets a guy, and the guy's like, "Oh, you like lions, tigers, or whatever? Well, I work in the zoo or whatever." So she takes her to see like one that's sedated to get a tooth removed, and she just like grabs its balls by accident.
By accident, no. The film makes it very clear it's not an accident. But she realises where she is and then carries on. And it's kind of like a weird flirty scene between them.
I don't like the scrungly, huffy puffy boy.
Yeah. Oh, there's more of them. Nose bubbles? I suppose if you have a cold. More. I mean, her and the psychopath who's, you know, trying to lead some sort of normal life, whilst also like.
It's just Google on your work computer. Sedated tiger ball fondling.
That would actually probably find the clip quite easily, yeah. That and others. There are lots of adorable videos on YouTube of tigers like acting like house cats.
You remind me of the things from the painted world of Arianas.
Yeah. Randolph Fiennes is great in that film, very threatening.
I think I'm in a house. It stinks of death.
The darkness is testing you. You are in control.
Oh, I've got to balance over the mosh pit. I'm going. What?
Oh.
That's fine. I can't see it.
Yeah.
I think I'm in a house. It stinks of death.
The darkness is testing you.
That reminds me, I need to clean my house.
Control.
Why does your house stink of death?
Because of the dead things.
Oh, okay.
Speaking of my house and dead things, I kind of do like the idea of having some taxidermy. Like in a nice house. That's because you were holding left, and she was falling left.
But she was falling to the right. She was
she
like
wasn't.
that, and then she went all the way to the left.
And I think you need to do it the other way, mate.
It's not worked like that on any other puzzle so
I think
far.
it's because you can't see properly and you're not able to like course correct as easily. I suggest you do it better.
I think I'm in a house.
I don't know how to do a full stop. I've not played the game in years.
Death.
The darkness is testing you. You are in control.
I encourage the chat to encourage Wolfen, that he might overcome his, like, balance disability.
She was leaning to the right, so I'm pressing to the left, and then suddenly she's like, all the left.
That's because you've been holding that.
See, she's going to the right a little bit there.
Right, yep.
I can't see the beam.
Yep, it's fine.
The camera is leaning to the right, you see.
Yeah, it's confusing. Ayo, yeah. Well, what do you know?
There we go.
A well. There's a
Good
well.
man. That deserves an after 8.
I like after
Don't
8.
turn back. You're getting close.
Oh, okay. This seems like the right thing to do.
Well,
You just to prove it wrong. I did.
Dillion,
oh, there's so many.
help me.
Oh,
there's-
you don't want to be hanging bodies in your well.
Yeah, that's the opposite of a good idea. Oh no.
This is where we keep the undulating, puffy boys.
Yeah. I'm not sure if I've shown you the picture, Pixel, but my dad bought a taxidermy fox years and years and years ago, and it looks similarly haunted and crap and terrible, and it was missing like its ears. But
Is that you?
I think my sister has that fox now.
I can see a light.
It stayed in the family because we're all too fond of its awfulness.
It's the moon. Moon, 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 moon. Moon, 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 moon.
For reference, it is a full moon tomorrow.
When we do the dance. The full moon dance. Too much moon.
Yeah, when someone like shines a torch directly in your eyes.
She could spend hours, days even, trapped within herself, in the dark.
In the dark.
You see me?
Yes.
Your eyes were open, but you were gone.
And when it finally let her go, she could be anywhere, with no memory of how she got there.
Really?
When it comes for me, I have no power over it.
But here, for the first time, someone was there to help.
But I heard your voice. You brought me back.
Oh.
You found your own way back. All you needed was a little help. A little hope.
The blind drown.
You've done it. The warrior trials.
Yeah, we get a free sword now.
You have to get the sword.
With Grammar reforged, you will have Odin's blessing to walk a goddess into the halls of Helheim and challenge Hela as an equal.
So Dillion was helping me. And the sword will lead me to him. Like when we first met.
I mean, it's working out so far. Keeping a head on your hip is like a classic fashion statement. Yeah.
Free sword, free sword, free sword. Give me that sword. Odin, give me that sword. Odin, give me that sword.
Dillion gave her the strength
nom, nom,
to
nom.
pass the warrior trials, and she saw a way out. To leave her past behind and become a warrior in Dillion's clan.
The sword is tainted by the gods of darkness. Leave it.
No. He left it here. He wants me to take it.
You will pay a price for this.
Oh, if only I had some kind of sword.
But years later, with Zinbal's parting words still haunting her, the darkness came back with a vengeance. The plague.
Damien?
Everyone suffered.
My father was not supposed to die like this.
Do you see it clearly now, Senua? The suffering you've caused.
This is your fault. You brought this plague to us. You have blood on your hands.
They're coming for you now. They're coming. They're coming to get you.
It's okay, I have a lightsaber.
Hold it. Hold the heavy strike. Hold it.
Magic sword.
Unleash the sword.
Great band. Great item.
But we're gonna immediately go for the nut kick. Nut kick.
The mirror. It's building. It's building.
Oh no, that's a dodge one. Remember how to fight each time.
Focus. It's the only way.
Focus is the only way. Or to make him move.
It's nearly over.
Oh, that's not fair. You can't swing at me whenever I can't see it.
It's coming back.
Oh, it's made of people.
The corpse waved through itself
Oh,
over the
they're
one
waving me
side
on.
line. The ship broke up under them. The ship that had sailed from the land of
Someone to
shining
hold a bottle of
fields.
water for me.
Their memorial stone is sacred. Come not here in the sun. Come not with a sword. Come not crying over a naked corpse. Come not with disturbed.
Come not a lot.
I mean, it's not even November. Oh man, this is an
Do you
upsetting
hear the
place to be.
suffering, Senua?
Nut kick.
Does your precious gift of sight let you see the souls that rot here in this sea of corpses? Do you feel the blood
That was a
running
dodge.
cold on your skin? Do you hear their endless cries? Do you smell their putrid wounds? They were once brothers, sisters, and loved ones. And look at what you have done to them. All because you were a coward, because you ran from your curse instead of facing it. When you turned your back on your father, Zinbel, you turned your back on the gods and let the darkness wreak havoc on your people. Why must they pay for your heresy?
That was a dodge one.
Hmm.
Afraid to say.
It's frustrating because if it's a dodge one, it doesn't like flash until the blade's already like happening. But you need to parry before that bit in order for it to be a successful parry. So you've got to commit to the parry before the dodge.
But remember to use your focus mirror.
Nut punch.
Hey. You were somewhat taken aback by that.
Oh my god.
He's gone. Get up quick. She's hurt. She won't make it.
Oh, see, I was pressing the dodge button then.
I say the combat. I think it may have
Yeah.
been this very fight that like I stopped playing the game and didn't go back to it. I'd always do
it's not fantastically responsive, and it's very sticky.
Does your precious gift of sight let you see the souls that rot here in this sea of corpses?
I say, don't be afraid to
You
use your
feel the
focus to
blood
stun them.
running cold on your
I
skin.
only need to do that whenever
Do you
they're
hear their
wiggly.
endless cries?
Yeah, but you
Do
can do
you
it normally
smell
as well
their
to like make
putrid
them more freeze.
wounds?
Kill them all.
They were once brothers, sisters, and loved ones. And look at what you have done to them. All because you were a coward, because you ran from your curse instead of facing it. When you turned your back on your father, Zimbo, you turned your back on the gods and let the darkness wreak havoc on your people. Why must they pay for your heresy?
She's injured. Not gonna make it.
These are dying a lot faster now, aren't they? Magic sword. That image of the walls, that was
Focus now. Focus now. Focus this.
Why are you moving at normal speed when I'm focusing?
You may not be caught in the focus.
You can do this. Make him go again. Now. Don't give up. Don't give up. It's too late.
Nice.
Who is it? Galena.
Isn't it directional dodge? It's
Do you recognize her?
undecided as to how it wants to dodge.
It's definitely her. She's dead just like you. She went to the voices.
I'll be like holding left and press X to dodge, and she'll do like the tiniest little skip back. Combat's not its primary
Darkness took
thing.
her life, and it will take yours. It's taking further surrender to the darkness. Darkness is here.
So apparently your mum's in it.
Sounds just like her.
Always dramatic. God, it's been when I've got a tummy ache. Like, oh, please.
Mom, is that you? That's where it came in, isn't it? Yeah. All of the hands high-fiving me.
Right. Audio direction.
Do you hear the suffering, Senua? Does your precious gift of sight let you see the souls that rot here in this sea of corpses? Do you feel the blood running cold on your skin? Do you hear their endless cries? Do you smell their putrid wounds? Do you hear, Senua? They were once brothers, sisters, and loved one another. And look at what you have done to them. Senua, go to her. Answer. All because you were a coward, because you ran from your curse instead of facing it. When you turned your back on your father, Zinbo, you turned your back on the gods and let the darkness wreak havoc on your people. Why must they pay for your heresy?
Just so the voices aren't all talking over each other.
Yeah. I mean, it's very on point, but also, like, distracting.
Mother!
Oh, welcome to the blood sea.
Help me!
You're both dead. You both surrendered to the voices.
Your dear beloved mother was powerless against the darkness when it came for her. She too had a sight. She too doubted the gods and let the darkness infest her. But she didn't run. She escaped the only way she knew how. She gave her life to the gods. If only you had done the same, the world would have been spared this horror. It's not too late. She's calling for you. Why don't you join her?
It's a new skull type.
Sorry?
It's a new skull type, I think.
Oh god.
Behind you!
So,
Get up quick! She's injured. She can still do it.
Oh, come on. Why are they not?
because they weren't brought into focus.
What are you there?
Take him down. Take him down.
I don't think we were looking at them at the time. I think that's where it was.
Oh, I didn't think I had to look at them to focus.
She's so weak. They can see you're weak.
Like, you have to be within your field of vision.
Behind you. Watch out.
That's why I ran.
Behind you. Oh. You're strong. Focus.
Use a jiffy one.
Finish this. Finish. She's hurt. She's injured. She won't make it. Surprise him.
Oh my god. Stop changing targets. The combat is very frustrating.
So it's not so bad one-on-one, but multi-target.
Go. It's nearly over. Finish it. Did it? She finished it.
You realise your own defeat is gone like that.
Not punch.
Come on, lads, Batman rules, one at a time.
Why would you roll forward? Why would you roll forward whenever I'm trying to go backwards? Why would you do that?
She's quite mentally ill, so.
End it now. This is nearly the end.
I'm going to blame any like weirdness and controls on her just like being deeply unwell.
Go! Focus now! I can't.
Why do you still fight on? Maybe you too should suffer with your brethren in this rot and let your blood seep into the seas of the rivers of hell. Isn't that what you deserve after all you've done? Give the darkness what it wants, let it swallow your soul and destroy all that you are. Why are you fighting for someone who is already dead? Just look around you. What hope is there for him? Even if his soul could be rescued. Do you think he would thank you for what you have done to him, to his friends, to his father?
Behind you! He's gone!
Jesus. Are you proud of me now, Mum?
Yeah, you've done it.
You're both dead. You both surrendered to the voices. The darkness has taken you. Galena and Senua. Galena and Senua.
I was just looking up combat tips. Apparently, sprinting at people like unlocks new abilities.
Oh, okay. I was sprinting at that's where we got the nut punch from.
Ah.
The voices took her and they'll take you too. The voices have taken her. The voices will take you. Surrender to the darkness. It's the end.
This looks like a good meaty spot.
Yeah,
Like,
King of Corpse Mountain.
yeah. Excuse me, don't mind me. Thank you. Hey, Mum. Fancy meeting you up here.
I can't fight it anymore. Not on my own. Where are you, Mother? I want to be with you.
That night, she gave up on her world to follow in the footsteps of her mother, to go to a place where the darkness couldn't reach her.
Senua. Look at me.
Do you hear them? They're calling for me.
We've lost so many. And I've lost my father. I can't lose you.
You said it. I have blood on my hands.
I didn't say that. You've done nothing wrong.
Symbol was right. Everyone will suffer.
Zimbel is a fake. He is a hateful, bitter liar. He's poison. And his words still haunt you. Who do you trust? Him? Or me? Do you still believe in me, Senua? In us? Come back to me. Please.
Don't let this darkness come between us.
The hardest battles are fought in the mind. He gave her the sword with which to fight in more ways than one. And she gave him her word, never to surrender.
Well, that rot's got them further up.
All she needed was a little help. A little hope.
God, she's starting to look like shit. God damn.
So where did we really get the sword from in that case then?
On the tree?
Should we leave it there for today?
I suppose it is getting late.
It is getting a bit late. Unless you're aware of like a good place to stop it, would here be appropriate?
This is as good a place as any because I think that like we've still got a fair bits to go.
Okay. Well, we shall leave it there for today. Combat difficulty auto.
Maybe you just.
No, we'll leave it on auto. We'll keep it as we're going. Oh well. Well, there we go. We're getting a bit more crazy. We've made a magic sword. Don't know where we got the magic sword from.
From the tree.
The tree of magic swords.
Yeah. He gave it to her.
It only had one magic sword in it. Oh, let's see. Who can we go and annoy? What's everyone playing? League of Legends, Fortnite. Cult of the Lamb. Anything else as weird and creepy as this?
Right, keep the vibe going.
The crazies. Raft. Let's send people to go and have a look at Rafts by Danyard.
Oh, okay.
Because Raft was one of the games that I kind of fancied.
Yeah.
I haven't picked it up yet, but it looks interesting. So let's have a quick look at that with him and see how it goes. Because and everyone has to report back what they think of Raft. No, that's not the right one. There we go.
Hey.
So we'll go do that. We'll see what happens. People report back. Let me know what Raft is like. And we'll have a good time. Thank you very much, Zach, for joining us. Thank you, Mangy. Thank you, Broggles, Pixel, everyone for joining us. It's been fun. We will be back next week, same time, and we will continue with the crazies and see what happens.
The madness is coming for us, though.
It's good. I mean, the madness. More madness, I say.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you very much, everyone. We will see you next week for some more of the same. So until then, bye.
See you later.